The Australian Taxation Office has officially stopped playing nice. If you think your superannuation account is a private vault that the government cannot touch, you are walking straight into a trap. In 2026, the ATO has deployed the most aggressive data matching technology we have ever seen, and they are pointing it directly at the retirement savings of everyday Australians. They are not just looking for billionaires, they are looking for middle-class Aussies who make innocent mistakes right before they retire. If you are over 55 and planning your exit strategy, you are in the crosshairs. You are no longer flying under the radar. Today, I am exposing the exact things the ATO is cracking down on this year and exactly how to shield your money before they send you a penalty notice that ruins your retirement. Let's get straight to the brutal truth. Let's start with the elephant in the room, the Division 296 tax. The politicians in Canberra finally pushed through their plan to tax super balances over $3 million. Now, you might be sitting there with $400,000 thinking, mate, I'm nowhere near $3 million. Why should I care? You need to care because it changes the rules of the game. For the first time, the ATO is taxing unrealised gains. That means they are taxing money you have not even cashed in yet. If the value of your investments goes up on paper, the ATO wants a cut of your cash right now. This is a massive line in the sand. The government has proven they are willing to rewrite the rulebook on money you spent 40 years saving under the old rules. If they can tax unrealised gains at $3 million today, what stops them from lowering that threshold to $1 million tomorrow? The crackdown has started at the top, but the net is being cast wider. You have to stay alert because the definition of a wealthy retiree is shrinking every single year. The second target in the ATO's crosshairs is contribution caps. This is where most everyday Aussies accidentally blow themselves up. In 2026, the concessional contribution limit is $30,000. This includes what your boss pays and what your salary sacrifice. The non-concessional or after-tax limit is $120,000. Here is the trap. People hit 60, sell an investment property or inherit some money, and decide to dump a massive lump sum into super to keep it safe. But they do not check their MyGov account first to see their exact limits. The ATO's new computer systems do not miss a beat. If you go over your cap by even a single dollar, a red flag goes up. You do not get a polite phone call warning you. You get hit with an excess contributions tax. You end up paying your highest marginal tax rate on money you were trying to save for your old age. The days of accidentally putting too much in and playing dumb are over. The ATO knows exactly what you earn, exactly what you deposit, and they are waiting for you to slip up. If you manage to dodge the contribution trap, the ATO is waiting for you at the finish line with the transfer balance cap. In 2026, that limit is sitting around $1.9 million. But here is the brutal part. Your personal cap might be different depending on when you first started your pension. It is not a flat number for everyone anymore. It is highly personalised. If you retire, move your money and accidentally exceed your personal transfer balance cap, the ATO slaps you with an excess transfer balance tax. They literally fine you for having too much money in the 0% tax environment, and they force you to pull it back out. If you're turning 60 or 65 this year and shifting your money around, you cannot guess this number. You must have the exact ATO figure or they will penalise you. The fourth area of the crackdown is the hidden income match. Let's be brutally honest. A lot of older Aussies have side hustles. Maybe you sell things online, do a bit of cash-in-hand consulting, or rent out a spare room to make ends meet. In the old days, you could quietly take that cash and slowly feed it into your super account to boost your balance. Not anymore.
In 2026, the ATO has integrated its data with every major bank, property register and online marketplace in the country. If you are depositing regular chunks of cash into your super or your bank account and it does not match your declared taxable income, the algorithm catches it instantly. They will audit your account, demand to know where the money came from, and tax you on the undeclared income before hitting you with a penalty. The ATO is treating every discrepancy as intentional tax evasion. If you are trying to do the right thing and boost your retirement, do it by the book. The robots are watching and they have zero sense of humour. All right, enough of the fear. How do you actually shield your money from this crackdown? First, you stop operating in the dark. Before you make a single extra contribution to your super this year, you log into your MyGov account, go to the ATO section and look at your carry forward concessional contributions. The ATO literally tells you exactly how much space you have left. Use their own data against them. Do not deposit a cent until you verify that number. Second, if you are nearing 60 and planning to sell an asset to fund your retirement, do not just dump the cash into super blindly. Look into the Bring Forward rule, which allows you to group 3 years' worth of non-concessional caps into one massive $360,000 deposit. But you have to tick the right boxes on the ATO forms. Third, get your house in order before the end of financial year. Right now, it is June. The window is closing. If you want to claim a tax deduction for a personal super contribution, the money must physically clear your super fund's bank account before June 30. If it clears on July 1, you'll lose the tax break for the entire year and the ATO will deny your claim. Another brilliant way to legally fly under the ATO's radar while keeping your money safe is the Transition to Retirement Strategy, or TTR. If you are 60, still working and terrified of paying too much tax, the TTR lets you draw a tax-free income from your super, which you use to live on. You then take your actual work salary and salary sacrifice it straight back into super. Why does this beat the ATO? Because salary sacrificed money is taxed at a maximum of 15% entering the fund, rather than your marginal tax rate, which could be 37% or 45%. You are legally reducing your taxable income, paying less tax to the government and boosting your retirement balance, all within the strict rules the ATO has laid out. You are playing their game, but you are winning. The 2026 crackdown is not a conspiracy theory. It is brutal math. The government has a massive debt problem and they are looking at the trillions of dollars sitting in Aussie super funds to fix it. They are tightening the caps, tracking the deposits and penalising the mistakes. The only way you survive this without losing a chunk of your hard-earned wealth is by knowing the rules better than the blokes in Canberra. Do not guess your caps. Do not hide income. And do not let the end of financial year pass you by without maximising your legal deductions. Your super is your money, not a government piggy bank. Defend it. If this wake-up call helped you, drop a comment below and let me know what your plan is before June 30. Hit that like button to spread the word, and if you want to support an independent channel keeping the bastards honest, click the join button and become a member. I'm the Retired Aussie, and I will see you in the next one.